Good morning, middle three. Today we are going to discuss an important grammar lesson, giving advice. We have many ways to give advice, but today we're going mainly to start with should plus infinitive. With should plus infinitive. You are so familiar with this auxiliary. You are so familiar with this auxiliary. Should plus verb infinitive. We use it to give advice in the affirmative form. Okay? Now, as you can see, this example, you should study hard. You should study hard. Now I am addressing you. Now I'm addressing you. You. I'm addressing you. You should. Should what? Study. As you can see, study is in the infinitive form. Not studied, not studying. In the infinitive form. So you should study hard. Should plus the verb infinitive, should plus the verb infinitive equals if I were you, I would, plus verb infinitive, the second conditional, as you have been told before. It's a good idea to do something. To plus verb infinitive again, as you can see in the two examples. If I were you, I'd study hard. I'd study hard. As you can see, would is always followed by the verb infinitive. Okay? Now, it's a good idea to. It's a good idea to plus verb infinitive. It's a good idea again. To plus verb infinitive, to plus study, to study hard. Is it easy or difficult for you? Okay, let's move to another one. I advise you to plus verb infinitive. I advise you to plus verb infinitive. As you can see here, this word is related to this one. What is the difference? Advice is the noun. So this one is the verb. Advice and advise. Advice, the noun, advise, the verb. Advise, the verb. As you can see, I advise you to plus verb infinitive. I advise you to study hard. So far, we have the structures followed by the verb infinitive. Followed by what? Followed by the verb in its infinitive form. Don't forget, in its infinitive form. Okay. Look carefully at this one. You'd better. You'd better. This one is different. This one is what? Is different. We don't put to. We don't put to. You'd better, verb infinitive, without to, again, without to. You'd better study hard. As you can see, there is no to between study and better, between study and better. You'd better, verb infinitive, without, without to. You'd better study hard. You'd better study hard. The last one, it's important to plus verb infinitive. It's important to plus verb infinitive. Again, back to the usage of to. Back to the usage of what? Of to. It's important to study hard. It's important to study hard. Do we have another way in the usage of it's important? Yes, of course. We can put for you. It's important for you to study hard. It's important for whom? For you to study hard. Okay, mister, can I cross out you and put my friend's name? Yes. It's important for Salim to study hard. It's important for Maha to study hard. It's important for Karim to study hard. So, I can say it's important for me to study hard.